Hey coaches, are you running great webinars, creating solid content, and still wondering why your dream clients aren't signing up for your coaching? Well, you're not alone, and the good news is that you don't need ads or fancy funnels to fix this. Hi, my name is Yashaswi, and I help coaches like you run perfect webinars and organically convert participants into high paying clients using real value first strategies. So today I'll be teaching you three organic funnels strategies that has helped myself and my coaches move from strangers to high paying clients. So let's dive in. So the first and important strategy is the value observer. Value observer is something I personally do and it works beautifully. Here is what I do. Like I sign up for the webinars that are happening, like that are being conducted by fellow coaches, not to judge them, but to help. And I take notes when I'm in that webinar during that session. I list what 10 things that they are making, they are like very good at, and 10 things that could make the webinar even more powerful, like simple tweaks that could improve their engagement, improve the way they are telling the stories, the storytelling aspects, to bring in offer clarity or even conversions, right? And once the webinar ends, I reach out politely, saying, "Hey, I attended your webinar today, loved the value that you shared. Also noted a few areas that could make better results or improve results next time. Would you be open to me sharing you these tweaks?" And almost everyone wants to grow better in their life, and they say yes, they are open for the valuable inputs. And then I deliver these insights generously without any pitch. And after that, I simply ask, would you like support not just to run a perfect webinar, but also to turn the webinar participants into 2 3 high paying clients? And that one question opens the door for next real conversation, and often they sign up as clients, right? So here is a strategy 2. Strategy 2 is called content mirror. See, your audience is always already telling you exactly what they are struggling with, where in the form of either comments, in the form of DMs, in the form of polls or conversations. Your only job is to mirror that language in your content. For example, instead of saying, here is how to grow your engagement, I can say, here is how to stop feeling invisible in the coaching market and start attracting the right clients. See, when your content mirrors what's going on in their head, their pain, their desires, they pause and listen to you. They stop scrolling. And when you end that post with a soft CTA, like, okay, something like DM me webinar if you want my free checklist on how to convert 2 3 clients per webinar, you right there started a funnel naturally. Yeah, very powerful. So the coming to the strategy 3, this works like a miracle. This is called backstage invite. So this strategy works because it's real, relevant, and happening now, right? You believe more in what you see, right? So here is here is what I do. I reach out to coaches and invite them to a live webinar that I'm hosting for one of my client coaches who is consistently closing 15 20 appointments every week. And when I'm inviting, I say something like, hey, I'm hosting a live webinar for one of my client coaches, and in every session they are closing 15 to 20 appointments. Would you like to sit in that webinar and see how exactly we have structured it, we have built it, and how it leads to conversations to conversions? So now it's no more a sales pitch, right? It's turned into a behind the scene experience. So when they attend, they don't just watch, they also observe the funnel in action, how the content is crafted, how the engagement is built, how the offer is stacked and positioned, and like how 20 plus people attending the webinar just jump into, say, I want to book appointment, and they just book, fill the calendar. So afterwards, I simply ask, would you like me to help you set exactly the same way for your next webinar? And this method builds trust because I showed them social proof and positioned um, me as someone who deliver results and not just promises. So to recap, so here are the three strategies. The value observer that show up in their world wherever they are, give meaningful insights and invite them to a better or deeper results. Second, the content mirror, use their inner dialogue or inner in what language they use with themselves in your posts and stories, and speak to their real struggles. Third one, backstage invite, offer private behind the scene access to your methodology to create authentic curiosity in them and trust in you. These three organic funnel strategies don't require any money spent, any ads, any landing pages, no technology involved, just intentional service and smart follow-ups. If you are a coach and you want help in crafting your own organic funnel and a webinar strategy that closes 2 to 3 high paying clients every week, DM me the word high ticket and I'll show you exactly how I do it. See you on the inside. Bye bye.